I'm your Slocum23. You're joining me for Vampire Girl 3, Chapter 7. You're back on Earth. You, Finn, and Dean stand in the middle of a dark alley. Your feet are wet. You look down and realize you're standing in a puddle. You quickly step out. Dean takes a deep breath and savoring the moment. Ah, it's good to be back. There's something special about the air on Earth. You feel Baron walk close to you, rubbing his head on your leg. Baron. Why aren't you a necklace like Yami was? Reach down and pet him, offering him some comfort. Baron has never traveled with us to my world, but it's not like we can just leave him behind, since we're on the island of Inferna's most wanted list. Baron is noticeably smaller, looking more like a wild dog than a massive wolf. Finn looks down at Baron with you. It appears Baron's magic will allow him to naturally blend in with this world. As always, he's a clever companion. You scratch Baron behind his ear. You're strong, aren't you, boy? You need to teach Yami that trick when he returns. You look down, sadness drawing on your face. If he returns. Finn looks into your eyes and tries to reassure you. The softness of the Prince of War sets your heart thumping as twice the speed. Welcome home, Ari. Well, to the city at least. I should hope you don't live in this part of it. I don't even recognize this street. Must be a shady neighborhood. A breeze blows through, chilling you to the bone. You hold your arms shivering. Dean moseys through the hallway, looking for an entrance along the brick wall. Follow me, both of you. You and Finn follow Dean through the dark alley. Dean stops at the end of the whole alleyway in front of a large black door carved out of what looks suspiciously like bone. In the center of the door is design of a lotus made of skulls. Whoa, are those real? Reach out to touch the skull, hoping to feel the texture of clay or plastic. Finn yanks your hand away, your heart ricocheting in your chest. He gently places it back at you on your side. Sorry, best not to ask too many questions about the things you'll see in the Black Lotus. You won't like the answers. Dean turns one of the skulls and the lotus, revealing a large eyeball with a black iris. The eye comes to life, looking at Dean. Prince of Hell, request entry. Become in peace with no intent to harm. We need to speak to the sly devil. The eye suddenly starts to dart in your direction, staring at you. Dean notices its gaze and clears his throat. This is the Midnight Star. She's under our protection and has no intention to harm. Isn't that right, Princess? No intent to harm, even though everyone magical is out to get me. Can I really promise that I won't defend myself if I'm attacked here? I'll answer, yes, I agree. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want safety. The eye stares at Dean for a long moment, considering. He looks back at you, then nods in approval. Good, I'm in. The eye continues investigating and looks at Baron. He cocks his head to the side and pans. Finally, the eye looks at Finn. The eye goes wide and immediately flips the skull over itself. Clearly, Finn is not welcomed here. Come on, he's fine. He's a Prince of Hell like me. He may be the Prince of War, but I promise he's not here to start any. Come on. Dean tries to open the skull again to reveal the eye, but the skull locks the eye, hiding from Finn. See, it's a waste of time, Dean. The damn door's made its mind up already. We just need to see Sly Devil, so just simmer down and let me come up with something. Suddenly a thought strikes you. A door, if you let Finn come inside. I'll take responsibility for Finn's actions. Think about it, if he fights anyone, you'll have the Midnight Star in debt to you. And who could he really hurt anyways? Just some no-name regular customers? It's really a win-win. Suddenly the eye reveals itself again and it blinks twice in agreement. You hear a click and the door opens. Ari, you are wonderful. Couldn't have done it better myself. Dean grabs the door handle and pulls it open. The smooth door swings, a puff of smoke coming out. With a hesitant step, you enter the Black Lotus. You sniff the acrid air, the scent of pungent smoke hitting your nose as it wrinkles in disgust. What is that? It's not like anything I've ever smelled before. You don't want to know. Just don't breathe too deeply. And you should be fine. The first time I came here, I had a hangover for a week, just from the fumes. Dean takes another deep breath, reveling in the strange aroma, as if it's a crisp mountain breeze. The perfect drug to start your night off is what that smell is, Princess. Enjoy it. We'll return here when it is my month, and I can really show you a good time. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Ben rolls his eyes at Dean. The three of you reach the main floor of the Black Lotus. On stage, a live band made of creatures you've never seen before play instruments you didn't even know existed. The melody is strange but relaxing, music unfamiliar to human ears. In the far corner of the ballroom, a mermaid floats in a giant tank of water. Her blue hair billows around her like an ethereal halo, and her shimmering eyes are entrancing. The mermaid's gaze shifts to Ven, lingering on him. She smiles, revealing a wickedly charming shark-like teeth. We've seen her before. You look over at Finn, who quickly looks away, dodging her eyeline. That's not like Finn. She definitely didn't scare him, so maybe he knows her? Well, well, well. The deep, booming voice echoes across the large ballroom, crashing in your ears. You look over and see a man walking up to you. He's dressed in a suit so nice he'd give Asher a run for his money. Wow. That's the guy we're meeting? He strides up to you with all the confidence in the world. No, make that 2 worlds. When the man flashes his pearly whites, it's a smile that nearly covers his whole face. The guy seems suspicious. I'll keep my distance. Maybe Finn was right. Maybe we shouldn't have come here. Here I am, expecting another quiet night in my lovely establishment, and suddenly I have 3 of the most peculiar guests at my door. Hello, Sly. The Prince of War, breaking his long absence. You've changed some since we last met, haven't you? Finn grimaces in the din room. It's hard to tell if Sly can even see Finn's newly pointed ears and the fey features. Sly looks over at Dean. And the Prince of Lust, no surprise to see you here. He slowly makes his way to you, staring deeply in your eyes. He smiles. And my God, the Midnight Star! The epitome of loveliness and innocence, and yet so much more lurks beneath, doesn't it? And so the rumors are true. Sly takes your hand, kissing it gently. His lips are soft and warm, which is not what you expected. Truly an honor to meet you. How should I go about this? I'm Ari. It's nice to meet you. He stands and twirls through the room, smiling and laughing. Oh, so you're here with the princes. But which one are you really here with? Which of these dastardly demons is my competition? Is he hitting on me? I'll say Dean brought me. Oh, if that's the case, I'm no match. Who can out-seduce the Prince of Lust? Please, my friends, enjoy my liquor and wine. Eat your fill. You have many stories I can't wait to hear. Rumors about your world have been swirling around these halls for weeks. I must know if everything we are hearing is true. But first, he points at you and Finn. We must do something to fix this state you're in. He wrinkles his nose delicately in distaste of your appearance. I'm afraid the Black Lotus has a dress policy, and well, you and the Prince of War, as though you've been running through the woods for hours. Sly pulls out a black wand made of bone and crystal from the breast pocket of his suit jacket. A body as lovely as yours can only be treated with the clothes of equal beauty. He twirls the wand, the end of leaving long, silky red trail. Suddenly, small images of clothes appear in the air, close to you and Finn. You must change. Here are some of my own personal fashions. Striking, are they not? Different outfits swirl in front of you, hovering close to your face. A new look. What should I choose? I'm in Portland again, but it seems like I'm among mostly magic folk. But they're wearing modern looks mostly. Then again, clothes in the island of Inferno will be harder to come by now that I'm a fugitive. I guess I'll pick. Not bad. What was the description? Tight and strappy, adventuring look. Cute and trendy street clothing, or what we already have. Point at the outfit you'd like to wear. Sly smiles. Oh wait, that's from the other book. That's right. Never mind. He flicks his wand and the outfit spinning and growing to your size perfectly. The outfit flies onto you, fitting your structure with precision. You feel soft, warm fabric swirling around your skin. You look over at Finn and realize he chose the most badass outfit of the bunch. The fit is nice. This will do nicely, but I expect you to return my own clothes tomorrow. What, no suit for you? You always were the odd one out, brother. Ah, Fenris, always ready for battle. Not one for fashion. Oh, even in the presence of royalty, a shame. Should dress to match Ari's taste, should you not? Although perhaps you dress to impress a more bloodthirsty soul. Sly gestures at the mermaid behind him and raises an eyebrow. Finn looks past Sly and locks eyes with the mermaid. She was at Finn, her fingers dancing in the water. Her eyes flirt with him, but want so much more. All defends. Finn. Sly's wrong. Poke fun of Finn. Sly can't face us. See you in a bit. I don't know the situation. Poke fun. Maybe you'd like me better with gills, huh? Finn shakes his head but doesn't have a response. He seems like he's gritting his teeth. Oh, let us retreat to my study. We have much to discuss. Sly turns around and walks to the back. You all follow him, approaching the mermaid tank. Finn tries his best to avoid eye contact, but the mermaid swims close. She traces a finger on the smooth glass, drawing a lazy heart. Prince Fenris, you haven't come to see me in ever so long. As hard as it is to admit, her voice is beautiful, as it echoes through the water. Behind her, beautiful fish and sea flora decorate her chamber. The mermaid oozes a magnetic, mystical charm. Finn doesn't seem to take the bait. In a while, Maricifer. Want to come swim with me, Bjorns? I've missed you. Afraid my swimming days are over. He speaks sternly, but you can tell Finn is shaken. He takes a step back and his hand instinctively reaches for yours. I'll stay back and watch. You try not to look directly at the mermaid, but not sure what you'll see in her glimmering eyes. Come on, Fenris. Just dip your toes in. Dean chuckles and steps forward, breaking the line of sight between Maricifer and Finn. I'll come play, sweetheart. I'm a better swimmer than my brother. I assure you. Dean winks at the mermaid. She immediately hisses at him, revealing her sharp teeth. None for you, Prince of Lust. Dean shoots back, seemingly equal parts amused and surprised by the harsh reaction. That's the first time I've seen Dean rejected. Hey, Dean. Your charms aren't as good as you thought. I never fail, Princess. I have the patience of an immortal. I'll always get what I want eventually. You look at Finn and notice his face is turning red. It looks like he's just about to die. I have to ask. Who is she to you? An old acquaintance. Is that what we're calling past the dalliances these days? I'll keep that in mind, brother. Fly looks back, smiling at the forced interaction. He opens a door and enters. After you. Fly's office. It's much more subdued than the flamboyant hall you were just in. You notice a large collection of books adorning the shelves. All these books are yours? Romances. I just adore them, don't you? The love, the drama, the scandal when propriety comes head-to-head with a good old-fashioned lust. Extraordinary. Don't you have a good favorite kind of book, Princess? Me? I like reading stories on my phone, short and sweet romances, long and epic fantasies. Oh, how lucky for you, then, to have been thrust into the world of swords and spellcraft. Dean makes his way to the bar, filled with a variety of drinks. He helps himself, mixing up a strong-smelling elixir. Now, what can old Sly Devil do for you? We just need a safe place to stay until we figure out a plan for defeating Levy and taking back Stonehill. So the rumors about Levy are true. How dreadful. Your realm is always such a bother. Your people could learn a lesson or two about love. Dean raises his drink, finishing it, and pours another. Amen, Sly. And Ari has been injured. We need medical attention as soon as possible. With all the craziness, I forgot about my injuries. She's been shot in the shoulder. She needs a healer as soon as possible. Sly gets up from his seat and approaches you. He moves to inspect your shoulder, and you pull away slightly. I will not harm you, Princess. No need to fear. He lifts the crudely taped bandage and peels it from the wound. The open gash feels hot as it's exposed to air. The pain is back. It's just as sharp as when I got hit. The wound's infected and getting worse, but not to worry. He tenderly places the bandage back on and walks over to the door. A good host is defined by the quality of treatment he provides his guests. You will all have rooms to sleep in. Healers will take care of you immediately. Snaps his fingers as another door swings open. Follow this path to the rooms. They are already prepared for you. Take the night, get some rest. We'll discuss your plans tomorrow morning. You all stand up and head for the door. I should thank him for his generosity. Sly, we really appreciate this. I know it puts you in a tough spot. Most wanted fugitives and royal runaways. Sly bows his head with a smile. I'm happy to provide respite for such a wondrous being, Princess. Sly nods as the three of you take your leave from his office. His grin as wide as the Cheshire Cat's. You're surprised your private room in the Black Lotus is wonderful and inviting. The sheets of your bed are smooth and soft, melting in your hands. The mattress squishes down as you sit, as if made of clouds. The room is decorated in the classical demonic color scheme you always expected from the Isle of Inferno's residents. Your shoulder is patched up, freshly cleaned with a magical antibiotic from the healers. This is the first time I felt relaxed in ages. I can't imagine this getting any better. As if on cue, there's a quiet knock on the door. Finn walks in, closing the door behind him. Hey, I know we should probably get some sleep, but I was hoping to talk to you. Let's not. It's not a great time, sorry. I'm just beat. Of course, I'll leave you to your rest. Finn turns towards the door. He takes a step forward and suddenly stops. His head drops slightly and he stumbles. Something's wrong. I don't... Finn's legs give out and he collapses in a heap, gasping lightly as he hits the floor. No, you need to run to him. You jump out of bed and run to Finn. Finn, are you okay? Wake up, please. Quickly roll him over, cradling his head on your lap. What's happened to him? What do I do? Well, with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down to the description below. There is links to our social media, our Discord, where you can come hang out, chillax, share, whatnot, and a few links to support me and my content. Speaking of which, if you would ever like to tune into our live streams, we are available on Twitch as well as Mixer. You can just look me up at Locum23. Links down below. Without further ado, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.